Okay, let's try this again. Now you guys can probably hear me, right? Yeah, that's what happens when I mute my microphone and then forget to turn it back on. One of these days we'll get the stream right the first time. Okay, so let's do this. Today we are flying from New York, Rochester to New York City. This is the beginning of our Around the World flight series in the Cirrus jet. Cirrus Vision jet. Take that, sorry. And yeah, today we are flying from Rochester to New York City to JFK. And yeah, it should be about an hour-long flight. It's 7 degrees Celsius here, 9 degrees Celsius there, which means it is effing cold no matter which end of the spectrum you're on here. Hey, we got some friends. Look at that. Okay, let's do this. Get us set up to go here. We're going to speed bugs are all on. Boom. I'm going to switch to our MFD here. And then we are going to go to our flight plan. We are going to delete this mansec. We are going to add in a proper approach. So I'm doing all this kind of fast because we already did this before. I want to get you guys, in the beginning there, so you can actually hear me. Alright, let's get all the way down. Perfect. We're going to add some speed constraints for our good old auto throttle. That 150 is just to make sure we're slowed down enough to drop our landing gear here. And also to throw our first set of flaps. Alright. I believe they're going to ask us to climb to 12,000 feet. Nope, 6,000 feet. They'll probably increase that. This takes forever, I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6,000 feet. Alright, we're going to turn on our takeoff go-around. We're going to release our parking brake. Oh, looks like we already got our throttle going for some reason. This game is so glitchy. All these Flight Simulator games are glitchy. Okay. Full throttle, come on. Okay. Alright, autopilot's on, FLC is on, nav is on. Landing gear is up.
Going to 125.875 Vision Jet 420.
Flaps are up.
Cleveland Center Vision Jet 420 is at 1,400 feet, climbing 6,000 feet. Vision Jet 420 Cleveland Center altimeter 29.85 radar contact continue.
Some traffic there. Okay, so at the moment, autopilot pretty much has control of the plane. So we are following our GPS path that we created in our flight plan. And we are climbing to our current set altitude of 6,000 feet. And now auto throttle is going to make sure that we stay below 165 knots while we
Climb and
climb.
maintain 16,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
See, I had a feeling they were going to do that to us. But that's pretty normal. That's even in real life. They'll kind of, if you're doing IFR, they'll be like, start at 6,000 feet, expect 16,000 feet, X number miles or minutes later. Okay, 16,000 feet. Just adjusting some volume there. I feel like my voice is going to kind of drowned out here a little bit. Could be wrong. We'll find out later on the stream. We were having some issues with my monitoring. I think I got them fixed, but we will find out. But yeah, I feel like I'm coming through much more clear now. Feel free to let me know in the chat if you are watching. If you're just joining us, or if you're watching this on VOD, just know that it's way better to watch this live. We've got music playing in the background, some nice little chill beats to relax to while you're enjoying the scenery. Much better experience and more fun when you join us live. Plus, we get the chat going. So yeah, next time be sure to catch us live.
Vision Jet 420 contact Cleveland Center on 127.475. Good day. 127.475. Vision Jet 420. Goodbye. Cleveland Center. Vision Jet 420 is passing 12,200 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. Vision Jet 420 Cleveland Center, altimeter 29.86 radar contact. Continue to step. Vision Jet 420 climb and maintain flight level 230.
230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230. Vision Jet 420.
17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 2, 3, 0. They're really trying to get us above these clouds. They are puffy, super puffy. Sirens. Smile. It's a good song. Smile high. Smile high. I take that back. Sirens. Smile high. Good job, guys. It's a nice little chill track. It's a jam. Alright. We're almost to our cruising altitude. Once we do get there, it'll be safe for me to unbuckle my seatbelt. And we can get a coffee refill. Oh my god, that'd be lovely. My throat is killing me right now. You guys saw that guy sitting in the co-pilot seat, right? Outside. Yeah, right? I'm not crazy? There's two people there. What in the world? It's a ghost. You know, when I first saw the Vision Jet, I was kind of like, that is an ugly ass plane. But then the more and more I look at it, like the more I kind of like, this is kind of badass. It's super sleek. I don't know, kind of like the X-wing. It's kind of growing on me. I mean, it's a really simple plane to fly. It's probably my favorite part about it. Like, you don't have to try too hard with this plane. It's very user-friendly interface. Big fan. Especially for something like flying around the world, you don't want to be fighting FMS and blah, 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 blah. Nah. Give me simple touchscreen any day. Gotta set up a capture still button. clip here. And the sun glare, the lens flare there. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty nice little touch. That's something we can do I forgot about. We can set a VNAV. We're probably getting close. We still got ways to go, looks like.
New York Center Vision Jet 420 flight level 230.
Alright. 1900. This is really going to take forever. All the way down to 1900. We had VNAV. I thought I made our map full. I guess not. Now our map should be full screen. There we go. Okay. My boom's having a rough day. Okay. Looks like we got a good 24 minutes before we'll hit our top descent. At least before we'll be asked to make our first level change, I would assume. Still got a ways to go. Okay. So far, so good. All right, now that we're cruising altitude, I'm going to turn my camera off real quick, get something to get a quick coffee refill, and I will be right back. You guys enjoy the tunes, enjoy the sights, and I'll be right back. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Let's see what we got. Lots of fellow flyers out there today. Fellow simmers, what's going on? See a lot of A20s out there today too. I was flying earlier, just messing around, and I saw lots of A20s out there. A20Ns. That'd be 70s. This is how you know we're getting closer to New York City. I started seeing a lot more traffic. A lot more simmers. Okay, we're just starting our arrival now. Got about 11 minutes to our top of the descent. The Pocono Mountains Municipal Airport. The Poconos, huh? Apparently they're not 16, just so everybody's apparent. They want to make sure everybody knows they're not 16. Okay. Totally legal, this guy. No questions asked. Well, I wonder if Medic Chris is out there doing some medic missions. Just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything on ATC while I was gone. At least anything important, like, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Going to 133.15 Vision Jet 420. New York Center Vision Jet 420 flight level 230.
Getting some nice little views here between the clouds every once in a while. I never did. My forgot to set our barrow to standard. What was I thinking? We've been flying at the wrong altitude this whole time. Okay. There she goes. Just in time.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
11,000 feet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 feet. Flight level change mode is on. Here we go. We are descending fast. He was talking to Delta. I think he was talking to me at first. He did tell me to descend. I did hear that. I just got to double check to see what it was again. I missed it. 14.
Jet 420.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 19er approach via strat transition. Clear to strat. Flexjet 5 tree heavy. Flexjet 5 tree heavy. Contact Philadelphia approach on 124.
I am at 14,000 feet. What's this guy talking about? Mr. ATC man. Let's get our VNAV set back up. Whoa. $1,900. What in the world? Oh my goodness, my controls are going crazy, man. Oh, I hear a baby. I'm going to have to go run out and get real quick, guys. Hold on one second.
New York Center Airbus November 529er Sierra Golf is passing 4,100 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Airbus November 529er Sierra Golf, New York Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er 1 radar contact. Continue to Sierra Bravo Juliet.
Oh, yep, that is a baby. All right, I will be right back, guys. Apologize. It's got to go get her set up. Be right back.
New York Center Brickyard Tree.
All right, sorry about that, but the beautiful princess that is named Morgan has woken up. and she deserves all the attention. So, now that she is taken care of and ready to rock and roll,
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 19 approach via strat transition. Clear to strat Airbus 9er Sierra Go.
oh my goodness, we have a whole new follower. This is amazing. Thank you guys.
124.35.
Appreciate it. Really do.
Accurate 369er tree. Contact Philadelphia. Approach on 119.75. Good day. Envoy 3355. Contact New York Center on 132.6. Good day.
All right, let's check our time at top of descent.
35 Airbus 9er Sierra Go.
About 7.5 minutes away.
132.6 Envoy 3355. Goodbye. Going to 119.75. Accurate 369er tree.
Let me get this out of your face. Lots of other flyers out there today. Hey, we got another Vision Jet. Look at that. Vision Jets unite.
New York Center Austrian 37 is passing 7,000 feet, climbing 7,900 feet. Austrian 37 New York Center altimeter 29.92.
We have to set up like a Vision Jet meetup one of these days.
Accurate 4460. Contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
Lots of fluffy cloud coverage today.
Going to 118.975. Accurate 4460.
It is overcast in New York City, 9 degrees Celsius. If you don't know your Fahrenheit and Celsius conversions, that means it's effing cold.
New York Center Endeavour Flight 2906 is passing 16,900 feet, climbing flight level 230. Vision Jet 420. Contact New York Center on 121.125.
Hey, Munchkin.
Good day. Endeavour Flight 2906, New York Center altimeter 29.92 radar contact.
At the bottom right hand of your screen, left hand of your screen, you can see the beautiful Morgan as she plays and does her thing.
125 Vision Jet 420.
Future pilot in the making back there. Don't let her fool you.
Center Vision Jet 420 14,000 feet.
Vision Jet 420, New York Center altimeter 29.90 radar contact. Continue to Lima Golf Alpha. Vision Jet 420, you are 23 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect
Okay, we are. Looks like we are, yeah, just heading to our last leg before we begin our approach.
Maintain present heading
About
and
4
altitude.
minutes to
ILS runway
TOD,
right approach.
top of descent.
CIMBL transition clear to CIMBL Vision Jet 420.
We just got cleared for to approach. There was a lot of chatter. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a descend command. Now we're good. Hold on. Excuse me. I probably should have disengaged autopilot and moved around that, but this game is kind of glitchy when you disengage and re-engage autopilot mid-flight. All right, we're just entering our approach pattern now. You got your car. We got Goofy. You got Goofy. We were decorating our Christmas tree today. And she found a Goofy ornament from when I was a kid that she is just obsessed with. Big fans of Goofy, huh? Alright, just making this final corner here. We can probably turn on our approach mode. Alright, so our glide scope is armed. Yeah, we should be descending. What is going on here? VNAV never kicked on. Look at that. Alright, we can fix that. It's not too late. So we just gotta find out how low we gotta be. So we are gonna look at some charts. Hey, look at that. It's Goofy. All right. Let's see. I did see an option for charts in the MFD. Let's see if they actually have them. I doubt it. But it'd be cool if they did. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, well, let's look up some charts real quick. All right, so let's pull this up. Charts. All right, we are looking at approaches. Oh, this is Rochester. Duh. I don't need Rochester. I need KJFK. Charts. Approach. I believe this is 22R. No charts available. You lie. Oh, there we go. There it is. All right, so it looks like $14,000 feet. It looks like this is where we're at. So actually, I'm thinking because we are now. What are we passing right now? This is Har. So we need to be at like 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
FLC mode's on. No, it was that glide scope just scared me. It was because we were kind of like we came up to our runway and we're going to kind of loop around and come back to it. That's all that happened there. That's what also screwed up our time to top descent too. That little stop there right beforehand really screwed us up. But we're good now. ATC had us covered. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah. You gonna come fly with Daddy in real life someday? What do you think? Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. And down we go. 8,000 feet. Nice little shot of the New York City area here. Surrounding New York City area. Okay, let's bring this back to, let's get everybody nav slot back to where it should be. 1900. Come on, 19. Whoops, 19. VNAV's back on. We can see that VPath is armed. said 1 o'clock. It helps by paying attention, huh? There he is.
Vertical track.
Vision Jet 420, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
That's what I gotta do. I gotta just start triggering that and then continuing to and just bring the altitude down because it just takes so long to set that.
Clear to Delta Papa Kilo. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22. Left approach via Delta Papa Kilo transition. Clear to Delta Papa Kilo generic 608.
Alright, auto throttle just kicked on. Bring us down to 150 knots. So I'm gonna put on our first set of flaps. I have a feeling they're going to ask us to go down to 4,000 here in a second. Bingo.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
I can see our glide scope there. We're getting underneath it now. Get a real good view of the ground now. Gotta love these big windows in the Vision Jet.
Generic 608. Contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. 121.125. Generic 608. Goodbye.
Alright, we're coming in. Getting real close. 2 more legs before our final. We'll be on the ground. JFK. It's 9 degrees Celsius, slight overcast. Not that bad of a day for late November.
Vision Jet 420. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Vision Jet 420.
Fuel's low, you say? Oh, we are fine. We have way more than enough. Smoke. What a name. Gotta love it. A lot of other simmers in the area today, that's for sure. Not too surprised we're being, we are landing in New York City. All right, we're altitude hold. Let's set up our VNav again real quick. I didn't already miss it. Nope, we're still good. I'd be surprised though if we don't get the glide scope first. I don't think. But just in case, just make sure somebody's grabbing us down. I mean, we could fly it, but when you have all these fun toys, why would you? All right. You can probably turn on approach, get that armed now. I have a feeling that honestly we're going to hit that before we hit V-path, so.
Vision Jet 420, you are 13 miles northeast of Kennedy. Contact Kennedy Tower on 123.9er with inbound on the approach.
Tower on 123.9er Vision Jet 420. Kennedy Tower Vision Jet 420, 13 miles northeast, inbound ILS runway 22 right approach.
Vision Jet 420, Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29er.
Just make sure altimeter's correct. Sorry, guys.
Cleared ILS runway 22 right approach.
It's close enough, but.
Cleared ILS runway 22 right approach Vision Jet 420.
Why aren't you changing? What is going on here?
Vertical track.
Oh, it's on standard. What was it again? Shoot. Two niner niner one. Okay. I gotta learn how to. I gotta turn those off. Those things are horrible. They drive me nuts. However, it is asking a very good question as to why. Oh no, that makes sense. Okay, we got a really strong headwind coming at us, kind of cockeyed. I will say that I have noticed with this, at least with this Vision Jet, I haven't tested this out on any other aircraft yet in 2020, but I have noticed that the lock is very off. It does pull me very, very far left, or right, I should say, to the runway. The last few times I've made a landing at least. Maybe you'll see what happens here. Either way, it's something I can't take over at the end and fix. That is what being a pilot is all about, right? Can't let autopilot do all the work, I guess. Boo. But in case you're wondering how I knew we had a 29 not headwind. It's telling me right here on our bug. Shows me exactly where the wind is blowing and the direction it's blowing and how many knots it's blowing at. I feel like we need to bump up the music for the landing a little, right? Yeah. But yeah, for the next our next leg here on our around the world tour, we are definitely going to turn off some of these assistance things for sure, especially this landing assistance gate here. I hate this thing. It looks so it just takes all the immersion out of it. American Airlines 118s coming in from LA. Delta Airlines coming in from KATL. I believe that's Atlanta. It's so nice getting to see traffic, man. There's like no traffic in 2024. This is great. I've been missing out, man. Playing the new version. What was I thinking? But I agree with a lot of the community where, you know, this is what happens when you put dates in the name of your game. It gives you way too hard of a deadline. Alright, we can probably get rid of ATC here, get us a better view. So if you're wondering why we are coming in all diagonal, again, it's because we're just fighting that headwind. Could also be a little bit of the that glitch I was saying. I don't know if it's just this plane or not, but there has been a bit of an issue with just the localizer just coming in way right to the landing strip for some reason. But like I said, I haven't tested any other aircraft in 2020 yet, so it might just be this plane. It might be a 2020 thing in general. Ah, dude, this is actually we're actually coming into this is JFK, believe it or not. This is New York City. We took off from Rochester and we are, but it does. I mean, you aren't lying. Like like every single time I've flown back home from Florida or from a show, like this is exactly what it looks like flying into Rochester. This right here, 100%, 100% Elijah. It really does. 100%. This is the first leg of our around the world tour. We're gonna go all the way around the planet, eventually landing back at Rochester. At least that's the plan eventually. Oh, look, small houses. Yeah, how couldn't you tell, Elijah? God, what's wrong with you? You couldn't tell if those aren't Rochester small houses? All right, we're getting close. Let's see. We're about 500 feet from the ground. Landing gear is down. Flaps are down. We're going to go one more set of flaps. Alright, I'm probably going to turn off autopilot here. Oh, look at that. It's bringing us in. Finally picked up that localizer. Alright, turning off autopilot. Straighten us out. Cutting power.
Vision Jet 420, did you copy? JetBlue 126 Heavy exit runway when able.
They're yelling at me. I wasn't paying attention to what ATC was saying whatsoever. Real life, that would be a problem. But all right, we're gonna get ready to flare here in a second. There we go. That's our flare. We are on the ground. See, they're not really telling me where to go. Where do you guys want me to taxi to?
Going around American 45. American 45 contact New York approach.
All right, we'll take the next taxiway.
JetBlue 310 Heavy number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 243 at 11. Caution the generic landing runway 22 left. Clear to land runway 22 right. JetBlue 126 Heavy turn next taxiway.
All right.
451 Heavy number 3 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 243.
We're gonna request parking.
Vision Jet 420 request taxi to parking.
Vision Jet 420 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway golf.
I can hear.
Vision Jet 420.
That's right. If ATC really had an issue, like they could just come talk to me in the air. Like, come on, come get me. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna taxi up to parking. Get this baby parked. By the way, if anybody was asking, this is 100% the plane I would own in real life. I love the Vision Jet. I don't care if other pilots make fun of them. I can't even tell you how different this is from 2024 and how much better this is in 2024. This is sad. This is the older game, and it's so much nicer. So much nicer to play. So much better looking. Live traffic. I mean, come on. I will say that this Vision Jet pretty much flies the same in both titles. All right, coming into park. Oh, I hear a morgue behind me. further. Hi, baby bug. Problem with jets is you have to like pump the engine up so hard before it even like begins to crawl. Come on, a little further. You can do it. There you go, girl. A little further. I know I know the air traffic dude is telling us to stop, but Flight Simulator disagrees. There we go. All right. It's official. It's official. Hey, Solara, if you want, you can make Booban you a mod too if he wants. All right. Shout out Solara streams. She also streams, by the way. She is a big fan of your cozy games like Palia, Infinity Nikki. She's going to be streaming the new season of Infinity Nikki coming up here real soon. I want to say starting in a couple days, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, make sure you catch that. Follow her. Yeah, shout out to Boom on You for being a stellar friend for decades. And yeah, let's do it, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching my stream. I'm not sure what our next leg is going to be. I'm going to fill out the rest of our flight plan for the Around the World series here probably tonight, and let you guys know next stream. I appreciate you guys for showing up, and catch you next time.